And Dogma is okay sometimes, just not all the time.
I actually like Dogma.
I there's some
Yeah, no,
not good scenes in Dogma.
okay, it is not like I'm not gonna sit here and say it's a great movie, but I love Dogma.
Okay, I think Dogma is fine up until the ending scenes. Then I just
I get that.
where I just feel like it just like drops down and also hey, had time, I'm streaming that, and I had to make sure I booted up the game beforehand just so I didn't get all the fucking hey, available now messages. Watch now, losers.
Oh, you're streaming?
Yeah, I'm streaming. So this is a porn game, right, guys?
We're live, right?
Yeah.
Oh, penis.
Oh, I'm gonna get demonetized.
Oh, don't play that tits and tags game.
Oh, hi, Blue. Oh,
I'm, how long until this one gets taken down?
Not very.
I'm not for
Not very long. Is it because I'm too Jewish?
Yeah, it's a safeguard.
Nah, I knew it. Don't. Never mind.
Should actually probably have the stream running in the background here.
Yeah, you can be supportive.
I mean, my computer is theoretically powerful enough to support this.
What else? What are you playing?
Oh, you
Talk
mean
about-
me?
Yeah.
What am I playing? Well, I was
Yeah.
going to play Metroid Prime 3 today until I realized I have an empty box that says Metroid Prime Trilogy on it.
Yeah, there's
Don't know where
back.
where that disappeared to, but I miss it.
Like I said, there's just a little note inside that says borrowed by Kevin.
Like how you haven't given back my my Super Paper Mario yet.
I gave that back to you months ago or years ago.
Nope, you have not. You gave me an empty case.
Yeah, I gave it back to you the same time I gave back the Metroid Prime trilogy.
So never, because it's just an empty case.
Isn't that like the game's not important? It's the friends we made along the way.
No, the game is important when I spend money on it.
I didn't know that I had lost your copy. I will buy you another copy when I get you.
No problem.
Wait, no, never mind. Fuck you. I'll just give you the money. I'm not buying and shipping you another copy. You hacked into your Wii. You can play it on your own, you bitch.
That's not an excuse for losing something of mine, Kevin.
Oh, I'm still sorry. I'm just gonna give you money for it instead of not having to ship it to your house.
You probably like you probably can get it for pretty decent on shipping.
Yeah, but like I don't want to waste my Amazon Prime bucks on that.
You can just do the Amazon now.
There's only one thing that's worth more than a Fanu buck, and that's the Amazon Prime buck.
Shit, no wonder I can't get more subscribers. Never mind the fact that I'm taking a really big hiatus from streaming right now.
Well, yeah, you gotta fight with the Amazon for the Amazon money.
Jeff Bezos!
Oh, I'm sure he doesn't need a couple $1,000,000. He can just give it to me.
Well, he lost a lot of his fortune.
Didn't he give it up for goth pussy or something?
Yeah. No. That was Elon Musk. And that's his girl.
Yeah,
That's
Elon
his
Musk is my
girlfriend.
hero.
No, Jeff Bezos just gave it up for basically like a Karen.
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
Like she's just
Bezos.
like a basic white woman basically.
Oh my god, what the fuck, Bezos? Man, step your game up. You're fucking rich.
Okay, so I have one issue with the character models in the game. It's
Okay.
their eyes and their mouth.
Oh.
No, it's because they're a flat, like, a lot of times it's a flat texture that is just slightly moving.
Hmm.
They don't actually have real 3D eyes or a 3D mouth. They just have a flat texture on a 3D body.
I will say, the first time I played this game, I did think the character models looked a little weak. I still enjoyed the game from a gameplay standpoint, but it was one of those, yeah, I can tell this is an indie game. I don't know. I don't know if that actually, like... No, it is something that I noticed. I was gonna say maybe it fits because they're trying to evoke a very specific era in video games, but I don't know, that's reaching a little bit.
Reach.
Also, Mushcat. Okay, Mustache Kid's voice. I get what they're going for, but I legitimately want to beat the snot out of her before it's revealed she's a bad guy.
Oh, fucking spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. Remember,
Well, you got like...
I got 5%. That's barely. That's only like two clocks into this level.
Yeah.
How do I keep doing this to you?
You're a monster. That is what's happening here. You are history's greatest monster.
Yeah. You're dead to me.
You're just a bad person, Finu. How dare you?
Around me.
Million faces.
Okay, can we talk about something? The Disturbed cover of that song has 250 million views on YouTube.
Yeah,
I mean, I thought it was okay.
that's
I mean,
that's like how
It's
all
weird
that
sometimes.
music thing goes. They all get really high views. Doesn't mean anything in the long run.
Disturbed did a cover of Mad World.
No, they didn't. They did the Sound of Silence.
Sound of Silence.
I-
Sorry, that's what I'm
That's
thinking
what I was
of.
thinking, like, no, but apparently Imagine
I
Dragons.
am not on my game today. I apologize. I've been out of this for too long.
You know what? Also, you're fucking wrong. It's half a billion views.
It's increased. Jeez.
People play songs in the background.
Yeah.
Really? I gotta try that sometime.
Yeah.
This is blowing my mind. I had no idea.
How do you think my fucking taste in music is so expansive?
Are you gonna? Are we really doing this right now? Are we just gonna keep on my taste in music? Are you being that guy now, Coops?
No, I'm not even saying that it's superior. I'm just saying it's fucking massive.
Well,
I've listened to bands that don't even exist yet.
Because I listen to some fucking garbage. It's good garbage.
you're garbage.
You're garbage. I love garbage.
Listen, all I'm saying is that the Scommunist revolution could have gone somewhere if people believed in it.
Don't mention ska. Brian gets mad. And
I hate ska music. Ska Crush. Ska Crush.
You ever-
Like one time, I was talking to like a couple of my friends, and I said that we're gonna break into our friend's apartment, and then while he's in the bathroom, we're gonna lock him in there, and when he comes out, we're gonna start making gorilla noises at him.
Was this during when you guys were gonna watch wrestling?
Yeah, we were like, he's gonna be like, "What are you doing?" We're like, "We're watching wrestling."
You guys are throwing bananas.
It's better than other things that monkeys throw at each other. This is the preferable option, believe it or not.
I found yarn.
Good. You can turn that into hats if you find enough of it. What was that noise?
Me making fun of Hat Kid's weird noises. She just
Oh, right.
She
How
just goes
whenever-
meh.
Well, she's like making stick out tongue faces at the mafia members. Because what are they gonna do about it, right?
Yeah. I guess I'll go do the thing. I was trying to find the blue things, but then I got bored.
I mean, to be fair, that is the whole point of a collectathon, is you can just do whatever you want whenever you want.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of side stuff, and it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna ignore the main objective for a little while.
Alright, guys, I think we've peaked as a society.
Why?
Why?
We now have an Elfen Lied, Mad World, A and B.
So? I think I saw that like 2 weeks ago.
I find kind of fun, but it's kind of bad.
That Elfin lead is awful. It's just awful.
And it makes me really sad.
No, it doesn't. You have no, like, you have no, there's like, he's like, you don't care about Elfin lead. Shut
Well,
the fuck.
that's what I said directly to you.
What?
Nobody cares about Elfen Lied except for fucking edgelords.
It's true.
Hi there, edgelords. Fuck you.
The story does kind of take a while to get going, and even then...
Are you seriously defending Elfen Lied?
No, I'm not.
It is current year, dude.
Current year. Current, the main character pisses in the first chapter of that cinematic masterpiece.
Yep. Right on the floor. We don't defend
Sit on the
Elfen Lied.
floor!
This is why your family doesn't talk to you.
Oh, I thought it was because of the dress.
My
Okay,
mom
we
sent
don't
me a
talk
text
about this Princess
yesterday.
Peach costume. This is a good wholesome boy chat. Wiener. Alright, but I'm gonna go. So,
Okay.
yeah, that was what. Yeah, I can't wait
Thanks for,
to hear
thanks for
you guys
being here,
talk-
bud.
I can't wait to hear you guys talk trash in the VOD. So, bye, nerds.
Why would we talk trash
Later.
about you? You're not that important.
Ah, true.
It's such a weird thing to observe from the outside, I bet. Like, a lot of people probably thinking, like, why are we friends? All we do is, like, talk shit about one another.
Yeah. Well, they should, grow a sack.
Just insult everybody else, too, on the outside. I see how it is.
It's not like I have like an image to protect.
How you liking this boss fight so far?
It's boring.
I just feel like it's almost like I came into this stream knowing this. I didn't even think I built it up that much with you guys, but apparently it was all I talked about for a little while. So you and Coops are just completely sick of this game.
Oh no, it's just some other things like people are like, oh, this is better than Mario Odyssey. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like this game, like from what I played, it's decent. Not awful. It's just like it's decent. Like it's a decent little 3D platformer. It's not like groundbreaking at all.
To be fair, it is the best one that's come out in a while.
Well, other than
And I think that's why the people who do like it really like it.
well, other than Mario Odyssey.
That's fair. Yes. I the only one that came to mind for me was a hat and ukulele.
Ooh, we're not allowed to talk about that one. No,
They actually
ukulele's
just
fine.
announced a sequel.
You know, ukulele's fine. It just didn't live up to the hype mountain that it set itself up for.
And yet this one did. I wonder.
Because this is this I felt like didn't have the much of the oh, the previous Rare people are making a new game. It's like, well, to be fair, it's not the actual guys who started Rare or were like head designers on Banjo-Kazooie. It was just people from Rare.
You are breaking up a little bit on my end. Might be my VPN. Hang on a second.
Stop using that one
Having my information. I don't want companies watching what I do online. That's weird.
Well, technically, you already have given a company access to what you're doing online already.
Hmm?
The VPN.
Oh, Google.
No, the VPN itself. Like, they still know what you're doing. You're using their service.
Wait a second, though. If this were a problem, people would report on it, though, right?
No,
Like, if they were the ones selling my information for profit, like, people would figure it out. Like some computer and internet savvy types out there would blow the whistle and be like, "Hey, shit ain't on the level here," and nobody would use the service anymore.
no. I'm just saying, like, if you didn't want like a company to know your information, you probably wouldn't use Google, a VPN, or Facebook at all.
Well, to be fair, the only thing I use Facebook for anymore is literally the only thing I use Facebook for is promoting YouTube videos when they're released. That hasn't happened in a while, so
Also, Discord knows probably your information too. Hi, Ashidaru. Oh, I was like to point out that I already knew Mustache Kid was gonna be a villain beforehand.
I mean, it's like they don't make it a secret in the promotional material.
Oh no, I was talking about because I saw your streams beforehand and you said that.
Good commentary.
Okay. I've seen this cutscene before. Also, I feel like you commenting on not talking during a cutscene is really fucking hypocritical.
Have I made a point of this before?
No, you literally don't talk during cutscenes multiple times.
That's fair.
Also, why that fucking sound effect?
Oh, the dun whenever you open.
Yeah,
the
why why the samurai sound effect?
I don't know.
I
I honestly don't know.
That's really weird. It came from space.
What, pigs in space? What?
Space! She came from space! Space! Space.
Space. It's like really, really, really big and stuff.
spin us down. Oh god, I'm covered in mud! No!
It's so interesting watching somebody who hasn't played a lot of this game before. Like, I think I'm starting to understand why blind playthroughs of games are so much fun. Because usually, the types of blind playthroughs I'm interested in are the playthroughs for games that have a whole lot of, like, set-piece moments, where the whole fun is seeing how somebody reacts to them. Games like Undertale and whatnot. But this one, it's very interesting, just from a game design standpoint, to watch how people react to different challenges when they don't know what to do. And I'm sure you've by now noticed the main advantage of being covered in mud.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I wonder why they're running away. Weird. Do the hats upgrade?
They do not, but you do find badges over the course of the game that give you upgrades in general. Things like, well, I don't want to spoil what some of the upgrades would actually be, so. Just little things here and there. One of the badges is actually absolutely essential to certain timepieces. I won't spoil which one or where you get it, but just keep that in mind. If you can't make progress, just try going to another world. That's the weird thing about this. It doesn't gate off too much. Like, there are certain things you can't do. Like, the biggest block I think there is in this game is the fourth world. You can't go in there without a very specific power-up. But beyond that, the world's your oyster, pretty much. The only thing keeping you from getting to certain places at certain times is how many timepieces you have. Yeah, that is kind of an awkward jump, now that I think about it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you're, like, jumping at the camera and you don't know where the platform is.
What I'm mostly gonna focus on is not too much of like the extra world stuff. I'm just gonna focus on doing levels and stuff.
Okay.
Just because I feel like that's more interesting to watch than just like me putz around in a level for like
Oh, that's fine. Whatever you want to do, dude.
like 15 minutes, just like, where's those blue thing?
You know, funny thing about that, are you talking about the tickets?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you go up to the safe,
Oh,
it'll
I know.
actually give you clues
yeah,
as to where some of them are.
I know. Yeah, I still think that would be boring to watch.
Okay.
Down with the mafia, up with lollies.
Don't say that about this character. You
No.
will invite him. You will invite him here. He who must not be named.
He who should really be arrested.
You ever want to get rid of that? Just hop into a body of water.
I think there's something wrong. I, there's just something going on with your head that I just don't know what.
Mustache girl, I've made it a shocking discovery. Talking to people pauses time.
What do you mean? There's a can near your head. There's a what?
What are the achievements I still don't have in this game because I have no idea where you do it? Is to chain in the air, like, I think it's 5 or 6 enemy kills, something like that. And I'm racking my brain looking at that, like, where in the game are there that many enemies that close to each other? I can think of one segment from World 4 that maybe, but it's just a theory at the moment.
A game theory?
No. I don't make outlandish claims about Bowser and his home life.
Still can't believe he made that.
It's like, I love Undertale, but I still don't, I never gave it to the Pope.
I thought, but you're the one who was like, "Oh, that's such a great idea."
I understand why, no. I understand why he did it. I still think, like, it's still a really ridiculous thing. I understand why the internet, like, held him over the coals for that. Because it's just something that's so ridiculous, even if his intentions were good, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, it made sense, because the Pope himself had declared that the Year of Mercy, and that's a theme that was central to the core of the game. It made perfect sense to, like, extend an olive branch that met with the criteria that he himself set. But still, he gave Undertale to the Pope.
I don't own a computer.
What is this technology?
And then, like, the Pope was like, "Yeah, people probably shouldn't play video games. It's a waste of time."
Oh, well. We tried. We tried.
I feel like this game is just shouldn't be able to do that.
One of the earlier versions of the game, you could break that guy super hard. Or at least his model. You still couldn't make the hitbox go away.
I just want to throw crabs at people.
I didn't know you could actually kill most of the Mafia guys in here. I never tried. It's like they weren't directly trying to attack me or anything, so I just left them alone.
But I want the bits.
Give me the bits! Give me the bits! Oh, right, you're not an affiliate yet, that I can't actually give you bits.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna become an affiliate.
What are the requirements for that again? Hang on, let me check. Twitch affiliate.
Where's my crab bucket?
Where you left it. Okay, so let's see here. Becoming a Twitch affiliate. The requirements are at least 500 total minutes broadcast in the last 30 days, at least 7 unique broadcasts in the last 30 days, an average of 3 concurrent viewers or more over those 30 days, and at least 50 followers.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get no 30 viewers.
I don't know. We've been holding a consistent 4 this entire time. I could drop out and screw with your averages if you want.
Like I care. Remember, Fanu, this is your job. This isn't mine.
Yeah. No, I totally understand that. Like, there are a lot of people out there who just do this for fun. I am trying to make it my job, which is why I put so much effort into it.
Hey, look, I got the Keyblade! Sora!
Man, if only Hat Kid had been there the whole time, maybe we could have ended this before the 3rd game.
Nah, Cat Kid looks weak as shit. She's having trouble fighting, like, Mustache Men. I don't think she could fight Beings of Darkness.
It would be a very different type of run-through, wouldn't it? Because it's like... Sora is working off of a health bar system.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he has several variables, but Hat Kid, no matter how hard she gets hit, can take 4 hits from any given damage source.
But in turn, Sora can get hit by more than 4 things, depending on the monster.
Well, let's call it like, let's say every single hit, the invincibility frames keep up until she gets until she lands on the ground again. So it's basically an upgraded version of Leaf Bracer.
Yeah, sort of. Blah, blah, blah. Hate this game. Doesn't let me break everything.
Well, do you have the next hat?
No.
Okay. It's an ambush, oh no! What are you gonna do?
That was predictable, though.
Child is predictable. Who are the voice actors in this game? I wonder. I know Subscribe to Youngtown is one of them. But who else? Oh, and who's that guy, ProZD? He also did one of the characters. I think he's one of the World 2 characters, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, and Redacted.
Man. Because I finished the, It is very interesting watching this fight again. I don't know, like... Never mind, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. It's probably best if I just don't say anything about anything that you haven't seen yet.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't get mad.
No, wait, you don't have that DLC, so it doesn't matter.
I also told you that I'm probably never gonna buy the DLC for this game.
There's a challenge mode in one of the DLC packs that basically enhances some of the challenges, including the boss fights. So, watching the normal version of this boss fight and realizing that it's actually fair and well balanced is, it's telling.
Shut up, bitch!
Did you tell me how to live my life? want me to tell you what to do?
Sure.
You see that little divot in the ball?
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to crawl into that, and that'll be able to lift you up there.
Okay. I'm gonna say up until that part that this boss battle was decent. That's really anti-intuitive. Because like do I jump on like the divot? Because if not, that's just like that's like something you should legit get mad about, Fanu, since you hate when games don't tell you stuff.
I mean, I caught on to what I needed to do there right away.
I don't know. I just think it's bad game design. But remember, I don't even like this game, so
It makes me curious, like, if you didn't want to play it, why'd you put it on the poll?
yeah, I had it downloaded.
That's fair. Just something you could put in the schedule, see how people felt.
I guess people really wanted me to play it.
Either that or they were just trying to back me up. Which I appreciate, but that's why I voted for Dead Cells. One, because I didn't want to be predictable, and it's like, yeah, this is a game that you would probably actually enjoy playing. You're aiming for it as it's like going up. Yeah, there you go.
That's what I figured, but here's the thing. That's not crawl.
Huh?
Your hint and the game's hint is you need to crawl up.
Oh, I see. It's a wording thing.
It's no, yeah. That's why I'm saying, like, the game is trying to give you a hint. It gives you an awful hint.
He's a mad boy. He's a mad, bad, rude, blue dude.
But he's red.
Most of the time. He only turns blue when you are allowed to hit him.
So I wouldn't call him a mad blue dude because he's like.
Semantics. Left, right, up, down, diagonal, swagnal, interdimensional.
Shut up, bitch. Oh, I would also like to point out that's how I figured how that ball worked, but how the hint and you were telling me, it didn't seem like, okay, I have to crawl.
Oh, I see. When he's flying across the arena like that, double jumping and going into the air attack will allow you to be able to hit him. It'll give you enough height.
Oh, I know.
You also kind of have to aim ahead of when he's going to get to you.
Oh, I know, Finu. I've done it before. Like there.
Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to backseat. It's just like It happened a few times, and I'm trying to avoid like any frustration from happening or any more than you're already experiencing.
I'm not frustrated.
Okay.
I would only get frustrated for a game I actually cared about.
The love in the air is palpable.
They made a decent game. I'm not going to suddenly give them like this game's not the worst game, but I'm not suddenly gonna be like, oh, best game ever, 10 out of 10, better than Mario Odyssey.
I feel like I'm being attacked right now.
Did you say it was better than Mario Odyssey?
Yes, actually. When I was deciding my favorite game of, what was it, 2017 now?
Oh, okay. Like, I didn't know that. You're wrong, but okay. I didn't have to aim there, Fanu. Just jumped up and did the thing.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay.
Also, he takes too many hits.
Yeah, the bosses kind of have that problem. Or at least this one does. The other ones are a little better paced.
If you say so. That was a little unnecessary.
I hadn't time. Him just exploding.
No, I was talking about the guitar solo. Because this game has not done it before, and it's kind of jarring.
I will say the soundtrack in this game is very, very good. Most of the time. Oh, never mind. Cutscene. We talked about this. What have you done? You've ruined everything! Interesting little detail about this scene. The fact that it rewound itself automatically before it broke almost makes me think that these things have some kind of self-preservation aspect to them.
Or it's just a mechanism.
With great power comes a greater responsibility. And there she goes. Well, fine. You know, I could just get ahead of her anyway. I'll buy a train ticket up to... Wait, what? Where's my wallet?
Okay.
Got nothing for that?
I thought the like, you know what kind of ruined it?
What?
You.
You know, I can hop out of the call if you
No,
want.
no, I'm saying you ruined the joke that probably would have been funny by giving it a setup that it didn't need. Like, I don't mind you being here for you. It's fine. It's just like I'm just directly telling you, like, you actually ruined that setup for that joke that probably I would have gotten a chuckle out of. I wouldn't say that. Because I just like point out like the exact time you were telling the joke was the time that she took the wallet on my screen. I did think the bar going backwards was cute. It's just like like your setup just kind of just like threw me off guard and okay, weird pipe thingy. I'll take a look for that. Golden Vault! Woo! It's the Golden Vault for new. Full of gold bucks. Golden for new bucks.
You know, it's fine. It's fine. Being here is gonna teach me where I'm actually failing in commentary. It's fine.
Okay.
It's something I gotta learn, like, how do I avoid ruining games for people that might have actually been turned on to it otherwise?
I wouldn't say you ruined this game for me though, Fanu. The game ruined the game for me because what it is.
Not a big fan of collectathons?
I think they're kind of boring most of the time. But that's just me. Like, I, I, I just don't like. I like Donkey Kong 6. Like, okay, I have a tolerance for them for a while. Then they just get boring, and I just kind of give up on them.
The gameplay loop gets to you?
Yeah, because like it doesn't change much. I know this one has like different power-ups and like hats and like maybe that will make it a little bit better.
It also has vastly different mission structures. This is what I was trying to say earlier. A Hat in Time is a game that Gears for Breakfast kind of learned how to make good as they went. Because Mafia Town is a really basic world, but everything past this just gets incrementally better.
Okay, let me try to find this pipe.
If you ever get frustrated trying to find it, just let me know. I'll start giving you hints. Or at least point you in the general correct direction. One of the things that I like in this game is all of the little details.
Okay.
It's like, I know that's, like, is that actually bugging you, the fact that she's mocking the Mafia Town members without your input?
I just think it's a weird sound.
I think it's actually interesting that she does that because it gives her a little bit of a personality.
No.
And not a single bit of dialogue is needed for it either.
Oh, no, definitely. I'm just like, I just think it's just a weird noise.
Okay.
It like.
Also, hello, Mario Sunshine.
What? This game steals from Mario? I never knew it.
I have never seen that happen before. How did you do that?
I think the running animation hit the exact same time it was shooting out. No, don't, like, the funny thing about that is, I literally glitched Recore on, like, the beginning of the game. I fucking jetted into a gate that was, like, opening up, and it launched me into the top of the gate. So I was stuck there. And I just sent Coops, who was kind of, oh, Recore isn't too bad. I'm like, I literally did this within the first 15 minutes of playing the game. This game
Alright,
is
good
shit.
to know I'm not the only one with a penchant for breaking video games on stream. I'm not alone.
Well, I did, like, fucking cause that bucket to float in the air twice.
I thought you were commenting on the fact that the guy was moving left and right without a walking animation.
Oh,
I
no.
thought that's what was bugging you.
No, it was the bucket. I was able to make that bucket float.
They're anti-gravity lobsters, okay? It's a new delicacy in Mafia Town. Don't be judging. Just because they don't know how to cook worth beans.
They're all clones.
No. Let me introduce you, okay? That's Mafia member number 1. Okay? He likes to really beat up old ladies when they don't give him the money he's looking for. This is Mafia member number 2. He really likes to beat up old men when they don't give him the money that he's looking for. It's a very distinct difference, you see.
Yeah, yes, indeed.
What was that noise? Are you eating some peanut butter while you're playing?
Oh my god, I really love peanut butter.
So yes, you now have a color scheme.
Whoa.
You can also decorate the hats you get with different flares, make them look different. Some of the forms, I think, are absolutely adorable, but... Also, you're playing this on PC, so there are about 1,000,001 mods for other character costumes and new levels people have come up with.
Oh no, my Stacy! Abort! Abort!
You can change it back anytime you want.
I know. I just did that.
Sorry, I keep forgetting about the stream delay. This is cool. You and I have almost the exact same reading speed.
Oh, I'm skipping it.
Oh.
Like, I don't, like, I don't really care that much, so I'm just like, I'm skimming it.
You know what's a type of email I should probably tell Steam I don't want to get anymore?
What?
You've sold an item on the community market. Because it's like, I'm trying to go through a lot of the games that I've got right now and just have them running in the background while I'm... just have them running in the background while I'm playing... What am I even trying to say? Just to farm trading cards and trying to get them to...
I would just like to point out that Potate sends me a fucking message on Discord. It's like, look at this nerd playing your platformer, nerd. I'm just like, you want to fight, Potate? You want to enter this call? I'll end you with my verbal kung fu.
Right. Sorry, I logged into the game because I wanted to know if you wanted to play it together. I don't think you actually have that function if you don't have the Yakuza Metro DLC, though.
No, I was in the menu.
No, it was?
Yeah.
Cool.
No. That was not a no, I don't have it in the menu. It was no, I don't want to play this with you.
Okay. I'm so ornery.
So, we. So very we.
Sorry, I was focusing on other things for the moment. I say that, and yet I have been just watching your stream intently this entire time, and still I let my mind wander to other things.
Thanks, old man.
You saved me.
Cool.
All right, this one. I'm learning so much as a game developer right now.
Okay.
Just like about player psychology and whatnot. Like what visual cues you gravitate to, like what things, what directions you're traveling in based on the information you're being given. Because it's like, I've played through these levels several times now. I know where all the secrets are, but looking at somebody who doesn't and seeing how they explore the environment is teaching me so much about, like, if I were to do this differently, or maybe I put a little something right here just in case, and maybe they'd actually see it. Sorry, I find it fun to watch. I err on the side of, like, a lot of the YouTube content and stream content that I like to watch is usually people who are explaining as they go. It's like, I like walking out of something feeling like I've learned something.
I just have to say something to a commentator in the thing. Go kill yourself, stale loaf. Go fall down a hole and die.
Wait, is chat moving?
Yeah.
Hang on. Last message I got was from Blue Javelin, is him just saying, "Oh, good grief."
That was a little bit ago, Fanu.
Recalculating.
Recalculating.
I have now F4'd. Now it's actually, there we go. Now it's actually giving me the chat. Hello, Potate. I didn't see you here before. I'm sorry, guys. If I had known people were talking, I would have actually responded and talked to you. There we go. Oh. Oh man, if you can find like what is it, like 64 pawns to get you up to 150? If you can find that, I highly recommend it. You can do some crazy things in this game with the no bonk badge.
The thing is, I need 100 for the next level. So I need to at least have 100 by the end of the...
Oh, right. Right, some of the levels they actually charge you pawns to get into. Forgot about that. Wait, Pote, what are you talking about, dude? Wait, I don't understand. I'm not aware that there was a thing between us other than, like, mutual friendship.
Oh! Stop talking about your stupid Cheetos in my fucking chat still! Oh,
Blueberry Cheetos, my favorite.
I will kill you!
Okay, so what's the joke going on here?
He's saying dumb shit in my chat, and I need to kill him.
I mean, it's better than people saying nothing in your chat. That's the way I look at it, anyway.
But no, I like my chat when it's just me and you just screaming at each other about your ridiculous beliefs and how I am right.
So let me tell you about Celeste.
It's such a great game. Let me talk about it for 50 hours straight.
Let me break down into intricate detail why the very first jump in that game is the greatest thing in the world. This video is 50 minutes. Let me talk about the third generation of Pokemon for 7 hours.
At least it's not the 5th generation of Pokemon.
Man, Black and White has so many little hang-ups. Like,
Like,
I think it's the least popular generation for a number of different reasons. Not the least of which that one of the creature designs is actual fucking garbage.
you know what also made me love it so much? That the story was just really, really, like, Pokemon stories like bad in general. This one literally made me like, what was the point of playing this fucking game?
Hmm.
Okay.
Which is interesting. The few defenders that Gen 5 has all say, no, well, I really liked the story.
It N is an awful character.
Like, you could have gotten a lot of mileage out of that. Like,
Yeah.
the idea of a guy, like, in a world of people who just catch and train Pokemon, a guy who's, like, an unlikable, like, preservationist, a really stuck-up, full of himself, like, won't somebody think of the animals type of thing. You could have gotten a ton of mileage out of a character like that.
But they try to make him likable, which makes me hate him.
Hmm.
Because he's the rival. Yes, you can have likable rivals, but, like, okay, so, like, everyone talks about, like, Gary / Blue, because
Mhm.
he's just so hateable that you want to see him fail.
No, that's part of what makes him such a good rival,
Yeah.
is because you want to beat that guy.
And then,
He's such an asshole that it motivates you to get better and better just so you can shove your skill in his stupid, smug face.
the rival from Gen 2. He's an asshole, but then he has surface layer where, like, oh, there's something going on with him. And then May is just a decent, like, she just gives you a challenge, is like a decent rival, and same with Barry from from Diamond and Pearl. Then you get to Black and White, where you have Bianca, who sucks, Glasses Kid, who also sucks, and N, who sucks even harder.
I have a problem with making the rival characters your friends. For all the reasons that people like Gary for. Well, they love to hate him, I guess is the proper term for it.
Yeah.
Sorry, you've hit that fire like 4 times now. It is really inconveniently placed, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I'm barely in this game. Like, I played this for, like, 2 minutes just to see what it was like, and then this is me actually putting, like, more fucking time into it. I didn't spend a single dollar on this anyways.
Oh, did you get it from,
Humble Bundle Monthly.
Really?
So, yeah, so, why, like, I didn't spend any money for it, so that's why, like, I don't have, like, huge animosity towards it.
Hmm. Anyways, what were we talking about a second ago? Right, Pokemon Black and White, rivals. Making the rival your friend defeats the entire point of them being a rival. I think is what I'm trying to get at here.
Just hold on, 1 minute. I'm just going to, just gonna do, just something. Don't.
Sure thing. I will soothe everybody with the sounds of my voice while you're gone. Today is gonna be the day that I'm gonna...
No Wonderwall!
I could sing the Neil Cicierega version if you want.
That's just like jittering and screaming.
No, it's like 2 minutes of a shit post, and then suddenly it goes into Family Matters.
Oh,
How are you doing, Pote?
I also gave Stupid Stale Loaf a co-host if he wants to jump in. I doubt that he will because he's a coward.
Put your beliefs in the court of public opinion.
But how
Find
would
me on Instagram where I've got 10,000 followers. Then we'll see who's right.
I rate Hand Time? It's a solid 7. Nothing close to being Game of the Year, but a 7. It's competently made. The controls don't feel like the controls are perfectly fine. They have a little bit of hiccups here and there, but like that's just 3D platformers. My main stick of it is people like are praising it up to the wazoo, and I just don't fucking see it.
No, I fully admit that this game is not perfect. Like I said, the graphics are kind of off-putting at first for a lot of people. It definitely smells of indie game if you look at it from the outside. And this level in particular, this is not intuitive at all. Like, do you want me to explain how you're actually supposed to, like, turn these faucets? Because they don't tell you.
So
It took me a while of futzing about to actually figure it out.
okay. So let me get to a faucet and let me see if I can figure it out. Okay.
Okay.
Then after a few tries, I'll tell you like, hey, give it to me.
Okay.
You shut up! You're a monster. You're almost
Give
as
you what? How do I give it to you? I don't even know where you live. There are several key details we're missing in this exchange.
And all the ladies say I'm pretty fly for a white guy.
I actually prefer the Weird Al version.
So do I.
Mostly because of AMV Hell.
No clue. You've lost me.
AMV Hell was a series, like, it's an old-ass series on YouTube. And basically it was called that because it was a bunch of mini AMVs that did not take themselves seriously. It was one of the earliest occasions of somebody doing it for the sake of comedy. And one of them was they took Wolfwood from Trigun, and they synced it to Pretty Fly for a Rabbi. And they actually changed out, like, his clothes. They gave him a yarmulke.
See, I told. You can just take this as evidence. Staleloaf is a fucking coward because he's like, I'm at work.
I don't want to get fired.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Just tell me.
Okay, stand on the front of the faucet.
You
And
gotta
whack
hit it with the umbrella.
Yeah, stand on the front of the faucet and whack it a few times.
Why
When I did this the first time, I thought you had to, like, run in circles on top of it or something.
I thought it would just like register from you hitting it from the top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have also been great. Have you crafted your next hat yet?
No.
Okay, well, there's some yarn right there on top of the ship.
Top of the what? The shit? Oh.
The mountain of shit that this game is made out of, yes.
Okay, good. You're finally seeing my way of thinking.
I'm just trying to fit in with the cool kids. I'm very vulnerable to peer pressure.
Come at me, Staleloaf! You're a bitch! You're weak!
Okay, wait. No, you've picked up 4 yarns so far. You should be able to make your next hat.
Oh, yeah, I may have picked stuff up, but it doesn't mean I did anything with them. You asked me, did I make the next hat? I'm like, no. You never,
Okay.
You never
I'm
asked
sorry,
me.
I did not pick up on the specifics in my statement. Yeah, you were way ahead of the curve. You had 7 yarn to work with. So you know those barrels with, like, the caution tape around them that you couldn't break before?
I can destroy them now.
Yeah, you can break them. You can throw explosives at them.
Hey, have either of you tried the new Mountain Dew Liberty Brew?
I have not, actually. How is that?
I don't know how to answer that question.
It is the most... It has a flavor to it.
It has 50 flavors to it, according to the claims on the bottle. And I know what you're thinking. That can't possibly taste good. And the answer is, I don't know. because on the one hand, it's very strange, but on the other hand, I'm on my fourth bottle, and I still want more.
That's called crack.
It is, congratulations, Mountain Dew, you have made the literal liquid equivalent of cocaine.
Okay, so there is a running joke about this for those of you who have been here forever, and I mean back when I still did Let's Plays on YouTube forever, you may remember that on the Team Pizza Productions website, for a while there, we were running a webcomic called The Righteous. Now, unfortunately, Drawman's life got really busy, so he couldn't draw that anymore. One of these days, I'm going to make enough money to be able to hire him full-time, and that will come back, but you may remember a character from that comic called Tommy Marvelous, or his initials, TM. This plays into a couple things. He is... what was his name? The guy from Watchmen who actually profited off of his superhero identity.
Osmandius?
Yes, Ozymandias. Yes, Ozymandias. He is that to an extreme. He markets the hell out of his superhero identity, including having a drink named after him called Marvelade, which is described as the most average-tasting beverage in existence. Based on the description you're giving me, I'd like to imagine that Mountain Dew Liberty is what Marvelade would taste like. It's like, it's just okay. It's the liquid equivalent of that show on Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network you would only watch because it just happened to be on when nothing else you wanted to see was airing.
If I knew what your favorite Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network show, I would just say that one, just to, fuck with you.
Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold's my favorite Nickelodeon show. Cartoon Network is much more difficult. Like, are we including Toonami shows on here?
No.
Okay, so no anime.
Because, like, those aren't original ones.
That's fair. So Cartoon Network original.
Megas XLR.
I don't know how
That's up there.
I don't know how I was supposed to get over here, but I prefer my way.
No, your way is perfectly valid too. I've used that before. Uh-oh. A new challenger has entered the arena.
Oh no!
We doing
Yeah.
this?
Oh yeah, we're doing this. You're a bitch.
Get out of here with your blueberry Cheetos!
You're a bitch.
No.
You're a
fuck you.
bitch.
I will
You're a coward
I
and
will-
a bitch.
You'll never get out of
You
the
can't
escape
say
room
that.
if
There's-
you
I
don't.
hate you
There's
all.
a very strict anti-bullying measures on Twitch now. You can't actually say that about him.
Cyberbully him.
Get ready for the cyberbullying.
You motherfucker, I will counter scream you and I will get
Oh,
more
right. Oh,
views.
you're at
Swear to
work.
God.
Are you gonna pull up? Like, are you just gonna break
No,
into the school?
I
He's
came
starting
home.
the IRL stream.
I came home. I took 2 hours of PTO time just to go home.
Oh, you're that much of a loser then?
Yeah, I am because fuck you. You underestimate my fucking hatred for you, you piece of shit.
I love you too,
Dad,
baby.
Stop fighting!
I love you too, baby. Mwah.
Oh, I love you.
I love you too.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Yeah, but
Oh,
yeah.
Brian Sean, you so tsundere.
Don't fucking out me.
That explains why it beats me constantly.
No, I beat you for other reasons.
Not as
Brad.
much as you beat Tristan. What did I do?
It's been long enough that I'm allowed to give you a hint. You won't get out of the first room if you don't stop eating the blueberry Cheetos.
You're still stuck in that room, Brad. You
fucking-
need.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
You're-
I couldn't
I'm
sleep
sorry
last
that you're
night.
stuck.
I couldn't sleep last night because I was fucking kept panicking because I thought I was in the escape room.
Well, you've got 8 days left before Zero kills you. You gotta figure this out, man.
I passed the time by watching Simple History on YouTube, and
Well,
I learned a bunch of facts about World War II.
Was
Did
it
you
one of the
know-
facts that Hitler was stuck in an escape room all along?
Shut the fuck up. I hate you. You're not my real dad.
Oh, but I am.
Fuck you.
How I am Tristan's mom too.
Oh, it's got. Wait. You eat popcorn constantly?
I do eat a lot of popcorn.
Oh, okay. Well, how about that Baldur's Gate 3? Yeah.
That and it's made by like a competent team too.
Yeah, it's gonna be balls to the wall hard.
Oh, just like Divinity.
Oh, thank God.
Man, Baldur's Gate 2 is one of those games I hear nothing but good things about, but I totally missed out on it. So I'm actually looking forward to this so that I can actually see what all the hubbub is about.
Well, you can
Oh,
buy
shit.
Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 on Steam.
Yeah. And if you aren't even into the older aspects of those, you can still check out Divinity Original Sin and the sequel if you have.
That is another game I've heard nothing but good things about. Don't you play as an actual dragon in that game?
No,
You can.
No,
Well, it's a dragon race. Or, well, it's
no,
based-
no. He's talking about like Dragon Commander.
Oh, right.
well, there's
that's
also,
the one that
um,
people keep telling me to play.
there is another one where you do play as a dragon. It is an RPG, but like a third-person RPG rather than.
Is this Divine Divinity?
Might be.
Okay, what was I gonna say? But yes, Divinity Original Sin is another game I hear heaps and heaps of praise about because somebody described just one scenario that happened to them based on their choices and abilities.
Mm-hmm.
They said they went to a jungle, they found a cult worshipping an ancient water deity in there that was trying to keep people out of their sacred temple, which he needed access to. So he snuck into the cult, got caught, ended up having to kill all of them anyway. So he got the key to the place. He drained all of the water out so that he could actually get inside. And because one of his characters could talk to animals, he then met a very confused crocodile who was very sad that her moat disappeared. And I'm like, I am
Yes.
all about this.
Yes, those are all things that can happen in Divinity. I also highly recommend the. Oh gosh, it's the guys who did Tyranny. It's their other game. It's
Tyranny is pretty good if you want to be a scumbag.
You don't have to be a. You can be a surprisingly fair scumbag though.
No, but like the best way is just to be full scumbag.
Agree to disagree.
It's sort of like Tyranny is basically the video game version of World of Darkness.
Yeah, no, I think that's a fair statement.
So it's
Except
it's
that
being
Vampire the Masquerade is the video game version of World of Darkness. Pillars of Eternity was the other game I was thinking of. The
Oh,
first and
yeah.
second game are both very good.
Yeah, yes, very nice. No, I don't want to be here anymore.
Is this gonna be like another like 200-hour like investment on my part getting into these games?
Yeah.
Nah, if you build your characters correctly, you can like blow through them pretty fast.
Yeah. And also, I think you can play the first and second original Sin game with other players, correct?
Only the second one, actually, I think.
I thought with the first one you could, or at least with one part.
Maybe, but I think that's like local.
Yeah, let me check.
I'm
It
go-
is co-op, split screen, cross-platform multiplayer. Oh no, I think you can.
But here's the thing: who would Fanu play with?
You.
I'm so rotary. I'm so rotary.
No, but regardless, Moo, I'd really recommend them. They're entertaining games, and I'm not the type of person to play those games regularly.
What games?
Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2.
Oh. Yeah, I've got the second one if you ever want to do co-op, man.
Okay.
I think it goes up to 4 players.
Where's my katana for new?
I don't think you... I think that's one of the Death Wish challenges that gives you a katana.
I'm Stacy now.
You are rocking that blonde hair, girl. Also, you see that little Roomba?
Uh-huh.
Try to stand on it. Now, while he's stunned. Get him! Take his lunch money. Oh, I forgot you could punch Ruby, too. You're so
Why must you abuse Roomby?
Wait,
Wait.
ooh, this is gonna be
Did nothing wrong.
this is gonna be my new greater dog and lesser dog.
You monster.
Oh,
For those of you who are not familiar with the Shadowmancer 2 canon so far, he is one of the people who actually killed Greater Dog and Lesser Dog inside Undertale. First playthrough, too.
No regrets.
Well, you are a monster.
Oh, I
Eh,
know where that is.
I probably picked the wrong area.
Yeah, you did. You will not be able to find any of the rifts in Heating Up Mafia Town. I don't think you can, anyway.
Oh, that was just an accident. Heating up Mafia Town. Big Boingo. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay.
What's your favorite oh no in all of video games? I think mine's from Super Mario Sunshine. Periodically, when you hit Toadsworth with water, he'll just go, oh no!
Wah!
I don't know if I have a favorite video game, oh no, other than a couple that I made myself to my computer screen while playing Mass Effect.
Oh no.
I didn't want that character to die.
No, actually, it's specifically at the very beginning of Mass Effect 3, a character rams a shuttle into an enemy. And I remember the moment of recognition just going, oh no. And then laughing hysterically while planning that man's murder.
Hmm.
Ah, man, I remember when Mass Effect was good. I remember when BioWare was good.
You remember when B was good?
No.
It was never good.
That is the proper answer to that prompt. Well done.
Like,
Well, I've
you're
been
talking
in it
to
for,
like you're talking to like the biggest old guys like ever about this.
Yeah, I've been a lurker forever.
See,
What?
like the thing is, I couldn't say the actual term because that will actually get the stream shut down.
Oh yeah.
By the way, Shadowmancer, I'm so happy you managed to find that without my help, because that took me like 30 minutes during my first try.
I am just better at the game than you.
Oh! You can't tell, but I'm pumping my fist wildly in the air. Oh!
Hey, I got stuck in that wall before anyone else could. That's a world record.
I've said it before and I will say it again. Streamers are the best beta testers you never paid for.
They don't pay beta testers.
They should.
They don't have
We do hard damn work.
They used to.
Oh well.
My dad used to beta test some Sony games.
Which
They
ones?
shopped it out. I remember distinctly him getting sent a early copy of SOCOM 2.
Huh,
Ooh.
neat.
And like it wasn't much. It was like $30 or $40. But you were getting paid to play an early copy of the game and locate problems.
Yeah. Well, it's not as glamorous a job as everybody thinks it is.
Oh,
like,
absolutely
doing
not.
anything for money will suck a lot of the joy out of it. Because here's the thing, you're playing almost identical builds of the same game, and you're rubbing up against the same walls and trying the same checks with collision and other things like that over and over again. And, like, the same little checklist that you've got to the point of monotony. It will drive you insane after a while. And the thing is, despite all of the work that they do, like, it's one of the least paid, like, we've heard tons and tons of stories about game programmers and developers not getting a whole lot of respect. QA testers get it even worse.
I've
Oh,
become
man.
more of a Stacy!
Oh, the headband?
Yeah, no, that's like people think that it's, you know, you sit around and you play video games all day, but the truth of the matter is here's this level. I need you to go into every corner and try to break it. I need you to spend hours jumping at walls and corners and doing nothing else.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, is something I kind of just do in any given MMO because that's usually where the QA fails. Whoa, it kind of looks like there's a seam in this corner. Time to charge it that full speed. Huh. Man, it sure doesn't look like this is somewhere I'm supposed to be going.
I'm gonna go there anyway.
Time to
Because
get
maybe I'll-
there.
Maybe I'll be able to post this on YouTube and get some free hits.
The first thing I do in any given game is just sort of immediately try to get a mount onto where I shouldn't. That's step one. Hey, that house looks like it might be accessible.
You basically try to Skyrim it.
Yes.
I love Skyrim. Gravity is a suggestion in that game.
Also a requirement.
No. The game where gravity is a suggestion, now that I think about it, is Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
People have done some really funny things with the physics in that game.
Fanu, where's the blue, safe?
The blue safe. Okay, that one is... Oh, right down there in that little plaza. Where you found, where you fought the guy with your umbrella.
Ella.
It's right down those stairs. Yes, so... Oh, yeah, you can skip this sequence.
Is it even down here? May have to switch it.
Yeah, go over by those boxes in the background.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah. I'm dealing with a little bit of stream lag here. Yeah, you found it. There's also a green one. I will point you to that one after this is over.
Is it in the greenhouse?
No.
Well, why
Good.
not?
Good thinking, though.
This is the
So you
worst
know-
game design 2019.
Okay, no. I'll tell you what the worst game design is.
Rough Trigger, the Vancore Conspiracy.
So what is a red house made out of? Red bricks, right? What
Yeah.
is a blue house made out of? Blue bricks. What's a greenhouse made out of?
Glass.
Glass.
Exactly. What the fuck? I want to be aesthetic with all of the rest of my neighbors.
No. You need then have to say, but what is the brown house made out of?
Brown bricks.
In Minecraft, he's never going to live that down.
James Rolfe covered Superman 64 again.
Yeah, he recovers games sometimes.
I mean, he actually finished it this time, so it's a little bit different.
Okay, where's the green one?
Okay, go towards the beach now, from where you're at. Like, back where you were, near the safe, go towards the beach. As long as you're, like, on the edge near the water, you should spot it eventually. Just kind of circle the island a little bit. No, go in the opposite direction.
This is the beach.
So I'm not good with words sometimes.
Is
It's
there...
like, I know what I meant. A lot of people don't. So, okay, hug the outside of the island. The edge of the island. Edges are defined by water and rocks. You will find the green safe there. You'll probably find one of the tickets before you find the safe, but you will find it.
Is it on the boat?
No, it is not. I think we've already gotten everything that was on the boat. I was saying this a little earlier. What I really love about this game is a lot of the details, like the graffiti that's just plastered all over the walls in Mafia Town. It's like, who's responsible for the vandalism?
Mustache Girl?
Probably.
It's always Mustache Girl.
She's history's greatest monster next to Fanu.
Yeah.
Yes, and I work diligently to keep my title there, okay?
Worse than
I
Hitler, say
am
some.
the one who is responsible for the Star Wars prequels.
No, that was bad writing.
Man, they had such a chance to not be terrible movies. There were parts in all of those movies that were pretty decent, except for Revenge of the Sith.
Here's the cool thing. The first, like, episode 1, if you take out all of the Anakin parts, like, you just have the parts with Obi-Wan, it actually plays like a really cool mystery movie. It's a
Yeah.
little short, but
Yeah, it's a 45-minute mystery movie. It's
There you
like
go.
a version of, it's like a live-action Clue.
But Clue was better.
Yeah.
could you even get away with something like that these days? Like, having different endings that play in different theaters?
Yeah! Literally, Unfriended 2 did that.
Really?
Yeah, Unfriended 2
Okay.
is shit. It's a garbage movie.
But it had some cool ideas, at least.
No.
Well, what was it? Unfriended Dark Web?
Yeah. Like, people, like, all these characters are retarded. That's not how that works. You know nothing of how the internet works, movie. Please just stop.
There's a ghost in the machine.
No, Unfriended 2 is not about that.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it's more like Ghost in the Shell.
So you fall asleep 15
Just with
minutes in.
significantly less German.
No,
Yeah.
no, you fall asleep 15 minutes before the movie begins.
Well, the trailers are that bad? At least they give you something to look forward to. Most of the time. I don't know.
Except
It's
when-
very hard to make me hate a movie. I've mentioned this before. Like, I'm one of the guys that actually enjoyed Warcraft.
Warcraft is...
So I can just leave and quit, right?
Yeah, there's nothing else for you to get in Mafia Town right now.
Warcraft is a movie. It sure is.
I feel that it would have been fine if, they didn't take out one of the most defining characteristics of the orcs.
Namely.
The demon blood thing.
Oh.
Yeah, that thing that kind of defined their race for generations.
Yeah.
It's the very reason that there are red orcs and green orcs.
The thing that
So-
they were like the shame about the most.
Okay, so you've repaired that other stand now. So hit B when you're near it.
Oh, stand in the place where you are.
That's not how that works.
This is a very beautiful burger that you built. And now, guess what you've unlocked?
More
Burger
amazing,
Town?
more fun and amazing levels.
No.
Like, you could take that on anytime you want. Like, if you wanted to just go to World 2 and get something different.
Nah,
Nah?
nah,
Nah.
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 I wonder if you can actually find it in this world.
Would you think the rain would change anything? Also, I forgot what the image even
It
looked like.
wouldn't make... wait, what?
I forgot what the image looked like anyways.
Oh, it's on the beach. So if you remember
Okay.
where the beach is.
Okay.
Like, the actual beach. I mean it this time. Like, the beach you were at. The one you went to when I said, oh, it's near the beach before.
Okay. So, I would like to point out that that's what I thought it was, but I wasn't 100% sure. Can I just swim around?
You can. You will not drown for a while. It's like, this game is surprisingly forgiving with swimming. I mean, obviously you won't be able to get into any of those islands way off in the distance without some hacking tools, but...
Yeah, it's right there.
But how do you get up there, smart guy?
Like that.
Well done. Very proud of you, son.
Clack, 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 clack. Uh,
Furiously writing my novel. And it has you
I'm
as the
writing a
bad guy.
screenplay, you guys.
Okay,
Okay.
so the guy in front of this little portal here will actually teach you how... This is a different type of time rift, and he'll teach you how it works.
I don't like
If you-
tutorials.
You don't want his explanation? It's sort of a self-explanatory mechanic. Also, if you care about... So, the main collectible here are the Rift Pawns. If you care about the story at all, then you'll also be keeping an eye out for the comic pieces.
Oh, I was gonna get, like, everything I could possibly get.
Okay. There is one, maybe two comic pieces in every single area. Having played this game before, I will let you know if you've collected everything, so that you don't waste your time like bebopping around and worrying about, have I gotten everything? Because I can't go back. Which, yes, in this area you've gotten everything.
That's what I thought.
You and these Mafia guys are basically playing King of the Mountain over this pile of fish right now.
Yeah.
We're going to rename it Stacy's Mountain after this.
I am Mighty Stacy, King of the Chads.
I know what you were going for. The way you worded that adds a plot twist to this whole situation. There you go.
I just realized I had my mic muted.
Oh, you pulled a potate.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I've never done that once.
Brian, I mean Shadowmancer. I was asking you for the longest time. When are we gonna watch Freddy Got Fingered?
Never. That movie is awful.
Yeah,
Not
but
even
let's
funny
watch it.
awful.
Let's watch.
Would you like some sausages?
Daddy, would you like some
Sausage. Daddy, like some sausages. Daddy, like some sausage. Daddy,
No,
like some
we need to watch
sausages.
We need to watch it. Or we
Once
need
knew
to
an egg by the name of Steve, was laid by a moo cow, I believe. Wore pants, suspenders, and a tie. Only washed his face on the 5th of July. He took a nap in a frying pan and woke up next to sausages.
I'm just gonna tell you right now.
Steve the egg, how you wearing pants when you got no legs? Steve the egg, he woke up next to sausages.
I'm just gonna tell you right now, Shadowmancer, there are no comic pages in this area, so it's all Rift Ponds.
Okay.
I will provide you a very valuable service that the game does not give, which is tell you how many collectibles are in any given area.
Steve Vick. Steve Vick.
Is that song also from the same movie?
No. No, that's from Dave the Barbarian.
Hmm. That is one I missed out on, sadly. To absolutely nobody's surprise.
Dave the Barbarian was on Disney, right?
Yeah. Pretty good.
I only grew up watching Scooby-Doo, so I really wouldn't know.
Yeah, because you didn't have a childhood.
I had a great childhood.
No, you didn't.
I watched so much Scooby-Doo.
And all of it was bad.
Oh, it was great. And
It was
it-
all just that one episode with that one ghost that every time it was on screen would go.
No, it was the racist episodes.
Yes, season 3's the best. It's great. I love it.
Can we have an honest to goodness conversation? Like, that show, okay, some of the monsters were kind of creative. A werewolf, that a little bit cliche, but the guy put in some effort. A swamp monster, so, like, a magician who used some, like, crazy magic tricks to make it look like he was an actual ghost. And then you have the minor 49er. That is literally just a guy.
You leave the minor 49er go.
He's
You
great.
monster. He
He's
worked so hard that even Brad went to a convention dressed up as him.
I fucking knew you were gonna say that, you piece of shit.
He loves the minor Bordy Dinder so
I
much.
fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. But no, the first season is really dry with its monsters. The second season gets a little bit better, but then that third season rolls around and it gets really bucky. Like, the monsters are actually more intimidating than both of the first two seasons. You have fucking Jaguaro, a giant ape who has the head of a goddamn leopard. That shit's awesome.
And then there's Chad Warrow.
Yeah, he has the body of a gorilla and then the head of a Chad. I still didn't get that, like, complete collection of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? I'm disappointed in myself.
Well, it's banned.
No, it's not bad. Why? Also, we need to play Rock Band soon. I'm getting that itch.
Where's John Tron?
Ha 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 ha.
No, he's actually still in this one.
Oh, he is.
Yeah,
They
this
didn't-
was after like his controversy. Like this came out a little bit afterwards, so they felt comfortable to kept him in.
He's in world. Yeah, he is actually in this world. You'll know him when you hear.
Oh,
Oh my god. Oh, you're talking talking to the best characters in the game. I love the conductor. Also, those penguins don't have a walk cycle.
I feel like a lot of things in this game doesn't have a walk cycle. Are walk cycles failure of the game designer for new?
Alright, so anyway.
I was where I belong. I'm a millennial. I'm fragile.
Colonel, I'm in a box.
Cool? It's a very nice box, Colonel. Why are you telling me this? Colonel, I'm in your house.
Hey, they have a sunglasses vending machine down there.
Oh no, they're billing me.
Also, welcome to Metal Gear.
Dun 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 dun. So
I love how she's pretending she's a secret agent with like the finger gun and everything.
Adorable.
You want to avoid the red sightlines, by the way?
oh, I was just seeing what would happen if I jumped in front of him.
Pardon me if I'm a little more silent than usual. This is another place where I really enjoy the music.
Who listens to the music in games?
I definitely
I
can't hear it.
do.
I turn master volume to 0 and listen to YouTube videos. What's up?
I legit do that a lot of times.
I do too. It has to be something real specific. Like it has to be very good music or very good dialogue or very important dialogue for me to actually listen to the game. That's why, like, it was a feat that Bastion and Child of Light and Transistor, at no point did I ever turn the volume down on any of those games.
Hmm. I'm trying to think now. What are some of my favorite, what are some of my favorite soundtracks in all the video games? I've talked a couple of times about this one, so that's too easy. My favorite game music. I was gonna say Conker's Bad Fur Day, but that's literally just one song in a bunch of different versions. Well, that and, you know, the ballad.
Of Gay Tony?
It turns out he made his debut all the way on the N64. He's called Grim in that game, though.
Did he have Grim Adventures?
No, Billy and Mandy wouldn't be born for a couple more years. What else we got here? Drill Dozer's got a pretty good soundtrack, if anybody's ever heard of that game.
Oh yeah, yeah. I never played it, but I have listened to the.
Would recommend. That game can be a son of a bitch when it wants to be, though. There's a particular challenge. It's optional. But if you go for it, oh boy, it will push your skills to the limit. You better make sure you understand how the game works if you're going for everything.
Push it to the limit. Push it to the limit.
I wish I remembered all the lyrics to that song so I could sing along with you.
I don't remember all the. I barely remember "Push It to the Limit" by Dio.
Like I care.
You've murdered a child.
So
Well done.
I've murdered dogs before. Why would this be an issue to me now?
But you're disturbing studio recordings.
So?
You monster, these movies aren't cheap to make.
So?
You're gonna have to sell your house to pay off all of these fines you're getting.
I don't give a fuck.
But your pillow fort, though.
Okay, let me just put this down. I'm literally a video game protagonist. These fines mean nothing to me. I'll most likely just beat my way to having no fines at all.
It's like
Like
Comic.
you did.
It doesn't matter that our characters are taking damage. The DM will probably bail us out of this situation.
Oh, so you got picked up on that one too, huh? Did you play Comic Jumper, Flea?
I did not, sadly.
have had
I
this
never...
I wouldn't say sadly.
It's,
It's not a bad game. It's just not a great game.
It's no Castle Crashers. Or Dishwasher.
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's another one I tried way back when. Dishwasher Dead Samurai. That was a game that I completely forgot until you mentioned it.
I prefer Vampire Smile just because like the combat was more well defined and you know there was a character who just didn't have infinite teleports.
Hmm.
And the co-op was fantastic.
Yeah, because it has an actual different story mode.
Oh no, yeah, it's great. I remember playing it with you when we were significantly younger.
When I was 3 years old.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a young boy. Anyway, there's a portion of Comic Jumper where you're playing through the Silver Age of comics. We might have had this discussion before.
Okay. My controller has worked now.
Okay, excellent. And because of the comics ethics code, every enemy you punch, kick, or shoot, you get fined.
Oh.
And then, like, because there is, of course, an acerbic sidekick, he starts swearing up a blues streak, and then the censor is just comics code of ethics stamp over his mouth, and a man going, "Fine, fine, another fine."
never cared much for the gameplay, but I found the comedy and Comic Jumper fantastic.
I mean, with a name like that, you'd hope they had a good sense of humor.
You know what? Xbox arcade game could never get into Explosion Man.
Yeah, it was okay, but nothing more.
Wait, are we talking about the original Explosion Man or Miss Explosion Man?
Both.
Hmm. Was it just too simple a mechanic, or?
It just wasn't fun.
Well, I wouldn't say it wasn't fun. I think it's just a little bit boring after a while.
I'd have to go back and play it again, because I know I didn't finish that one, but I certainly enjoyed the time I did have with it.
So when are we gonna stream like Xbox Live classic games?
When I can actually stream Xbox games.
Oh wait, did your system break? Or is it?
I don't have anything to I don't have a capture card.
Oh yeah, I was gonna think that Tristan ate it or something, but I don't know.
He did.
Yeah, probably. Fucker eats pizza without cheese.
Bird passport.
Yep, we need a bird passport.
Bird passport.
Yep. Now remember, don't move. Don't move. Don't do it. Don't do it. I swear to God, don't do it. Brian, I know you want to. Sorry, I just love that line.
Okay.
And now you get to customize the profile picture of your file.
Do not lose the lolly.
Oh, ooh, I'm gonna do it.
No, god damn it, do not lose the lolly.
I'm gonna do it. Wait.
God damn you.
Okay, I have to switch to keyboard for this.
What if we rot?
Ravioli, don't lose the hat lolly.
Tell that to Shadman.
Oh, hey, nothing.
Let's not
Why? Why are you doing
acknowledge the existence.
I'm sorry, is that like saying Voldemort when you're playing this game?
It's just like saying Voldemort in general.
Brian! You're on
Oh, he's
Twitch.
flipping. It's a middle finger. Got it.
Oh, no, it's that talking vacuum. Whatever his name is, Jose or something. Horrifying thing.
It's just a hairy finger, guys. I swear.
God damn you. That's it.
You know,
I'm getting
you joke, but like, there are board games that have been centered around that. What is that game? Talk Dirty or something like that? It's like, okay, give me, I'm thinking of a word. It's 4 letters. It's used to describe a woman. The last 3 letters are U-N-T. What is it?
The last 3 letters are U and T.
Yes.
Nuptial.
It's ant, actually. The whole game is like that. Every single card has questions like that, where the dirtier your mind is, the harder it becomes. I love psychology like that.
Did you see what my passport was?
I was trying to read it. I couldn't quite make it out.
Wish was fun.
Wish?
Yeah, like I wish this game was fun.
Oh.
Oh, I get it now. It's like we've been doing this for so long now, I've kind of become immune to it. I've realized, oh, well, he's not enjoying himself, so I'm just gonna do my best not to ruin the parts of the game that he might enjoy. Just zipping my lip and talking about literally anything else. So how about them bears, eh? Getting into
How
your
about them
garbage and shit.
bears?
No,
Listen.
Bears.
Do you actually have bears?
I think we do. I think we actually do up here.
Because I've actually come face to face with a bear in the wild. And
Oh.
granted, the Florida black bear is a skittish creature, and it was largely my fault on account of I behaved like every white person in a horror movie. So I was out walking in a nature preserve. It was when I was working 7 days a week for like a month and a half straight. So it was, I went out there because a coworker told me about it, and it seemed like a good way to de-stress. So the first thing I came across was a campsite, and the fire was kind of freshly put out. Like at the very least, the embers hadn't had time to cool yet. Or they just, let it burn down because they're a-holes who don't understand how forest fires work and never listen to Smokey the Bear.
Smokey the Bear's a liar.
How is he a liar?
Because my dad prevented the forest fires.
Look, California is still burning. Send him out there then.
It's still burning?
No.
Okay, since California's hell, I think it's perpetually on fire.
No, specifically, San Francisco is hell. Everywhere else is just okay.
I don't know. Have you seen Los Angeles?
They're like the outer ring.
The outer terrible ring with the inner terrible ring. I understand.
But do you really?
No, because I'll never go because I'm afraid.
Why?
Because California's scary, Shadow.
Why is it?
Because it's not.
All hail Shadow!
All hail Shadow!
Oh, get ready for the butt rock power hour.
Oh,
I
fuck.
like this song.
It's time to play Shadow the Hedgehog.
Take a look at this graph!
But we did that, remember? And it fucking
Oh.
crashed.
Oh yeah, that was oof. Oh. Why can't they just make good video games?
They can when they hire somebody else to do it.
Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow.
What are you?
That's another soundtrack that I really enjoy. And it's not just the obvious songs either. It's not just City Escape, it's not just Open Your Heart is the first Sonic Adventure. Live and Learn is the second one. It's songs like Lost Colony. Where it's like this very laid-back instrumentation until Eggman shows up and then that guitar kicks in. It's like you're disturbing this ancient, tranquil place that's been lost forever. You're this big disruptive force here.
Too bad Shadow's never been in a good Sonic game.
He was in Generations.
I
Barely.
still argue with him about Sonic Adventure 2.
It's not a good game.
It's a decent game. It is
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Okay. The Shadow and Sonic stages are good. All the
Yeah.
others are garbage.
The Knuckles stages are fine.
No, they're not. They're
Yes,
literal
they are.
garbage.
Oh
Literal
my
garbage.
God. I'm sorry you're blind and you can't find giant green gems.
No, I'm talking
you
about.
ready?
Oh,
This is Pumpkin Hill.
no, I am literally talking about how the game is. Those stages aren't fucking fun.
It's fine.
It's not.
Right, Knuckles. Oh, it is Sonic.
But also, Fanu, what are you talking about? Sonic Boom sucks, and that was not made by main Sonic team.
Well, I mean, Sonic Mania wasn't made by them. That's the point I was trying to get at.
That's one game they've given the license to other developers, and it's always ended up awfully.
Sonic just can't catch a break in 3D.
Yeah, or 2D.
I'm not sure how much I like the pink brewing hat, because here's the thing, it doesn't change color to match the color scheme that you choose. So it really clashes with some of them.
What are you talking about? This doesn't clash at all. Not at all.
Firing off my OCD right now. So yes, welcome to Chapter 2, Battle of the Birds. Depending on your performance in the stages on either side of this, it will actually affect whose movies are better than the other person's. You will affect who actually wins Award 42.
Oh boy, I can't wait for them both to fail because I suck at this game.
Will this be Avengers or Ant-Man?
Ew, Thor!
Okay, now they're ripping off Psychonauts.
I didn't even notice that. I never made that connection before. But that's totally what this is, isn't it? I am a widow. I am grieving.
I am a widow. See my flowers?
Is that just your grunt of frustration, Dio? Are you making a cry for help right now? Your uncle's sister's maiden name is Brad. I love these characters so. Thank you for agreeing to the terms and conditions on the backside of the blackboard. Just not even gonna worry about it, huh? Just trick on forward. That's fair. That's entirely fair.
Al Akbar! Al Akbar!
So what's going on in the world today? Seeing as how I'm not going to be doing the podcast again anytime soon, we can talk about,
Brad, did you want to watch Super Showdown later?
I don't know. What matches are happening? Because I'm playing Doom 2 again.
Oh, okay. So I'll just tell you this. Yeah, I'll keep this generic. He doesn't win.
Who doesn't win?
A guy with a briefcase.
Oh! Brock Lesnar's going to win.
No,
Yep.
he doesn't.
He's gonna win.
No. Kevin already saw it.
Yeah, Kevin's probably just fucking with us.
Yeah, that's probably true. We can't trust him.
We can't. He already summoned Brock Lesnar to ruin our lives.
Can you explain that to everybody who's watching this that might have no idea what we're about?
Brian, I will let you take the honors because
I'm playing a video game!
yeah, that's so
Too
much.
bad! You're the streamer!
Exactly.
It's your job to carry the commentary.
Lex
No,
is premature.
my job is to play the game and have good co-hosts, and I already failed in that second part.
Decent.
This is cold, man.
I wouldn't say that about you.
Yes, you would.
I got some frostburn on my shoulders now from how cold that was.
Cold as ice.
Oh, how excited are
to sacrifice?
how not excited are we for E3?
Not.
I mean,
Yeah.
Nintendo kind of expanded their plans a little bit. They're going to be holding the Treehouse events again this year, so.
Oh, nice. I hope we learn more about Doom Internal or what Doom Hell on Earth, which it should
No.
be named.
Yeah, well, it should be named, but it's internal.
Yeah. Dumb. They don't know how to make video games.
Oh no, Brad's coming to visit me!
Wait, what? What am I doing?
Your uncle's sister Brad is coming to visit you.
Oh no.
Oh.
He's at the back of the train waiting for Brian right now.
Please, God.
I knew it. Brad learned the way of the corn spear.
Please, no.
The what?
Oh yeah, he wasn't there for that!
No, he wasn't there for that part.
What? What's happening?
Merda!
Hackett? Hackett.
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 You're ruining the
Hackett.
Hackett.
Hackett!
Contaminating the crime scene. Brad, why did you murder that owl?
I don't know. I'm playing video games, and I just got the
See,
super
this is where you belong, Hackett. In the corner. Bad Hackett. Bad. Yeah, what do you have to say for yourself, Brad?
I don't stop yelling at me. Why is everybody mean? I just want to kill things in Doom 2 with my super shotgun.
That is a very... So, are you playing this on... No, never mind. I was about to ask if you were playing it on PC, but that's a very stupid question.
Oh yeah.
It's, are you into the modding scene for Doom 2 at all?
The modding theme? No.
Like GZ Doom at all?
I do use GC Doom because it's just much more comfortable with options and everything. It's the best port.
I was
Produce.
amazed how easy it is. Like, it's just literally drag and drop the files.
Oh no, it's fantastic. That's why the modding community has thrived for so long.
Yeah, but can they get the mods to run on MacBook Pro touchpad?
They got it to run on a fucking fridge. I'm pretty sure they can do anything.
Why
Good
do you think a fridge is less complex than a touchpad?
I'm just saying the absurdity of it.
Why do you think it's more absurd?
Because it's a
Why
fridge!
is okay, and the other is like a eighth of an inch thin touch screen.
They'll do it.
Yeah,
Actually.
they've done it. I just don't know if they've done it modded.
Probably.
So, is there an actual time limit to this for new?
I mean, do you really want me to spoil that for you?
Sure.
If you enter and exit certain areas, enough time will pass. But it's set up in such a way that you... No, it's set up in such a way that you will not actually end the mission until you enter and exit one specific room.
Can you tell me what that, when I get close to that room?
Yes. I will let you know what that room is so that you don't accidentally end the mission when you don't want to.
Oh god, the super shotgun is so amazing.
Yeah.
It is.
Ah.
Could you make noises that aren't those ones?
I'm sorry, it's just I get so sexual when I talk about the super shotgun.
Yes, which is
How about you still not say that phrase?
yeah.
Why are you judging my love?
A video game can't consent.
Okay, I'm gonna hard stop this right here because this is gonna this
okay.
this is gonna go somewhere where someone is not gonna be happy, and it's gonna be me.
All right. It's cutting off there. New train of
I've
thought.
already
So how about that Destroy All Humans trailer?
I'm definitely excited
Is
about
it
that.
being made by the same guys or any of the same
No.
team members?
No, why would it? Whenever there's those kind of like remasters, they never are.
What are you talking about? Ratchet and Clank was made by Insomnia.
Probably not the same team though.
Is the
Yeah.
main alien still being voiced by Invader Zim?
Doing a weird like Nixon. I think no, not Nixon. Jack Nicholson impression.
Just remember, the pro strats in that game blame everything on communism.
Oh, is that why she has the finger gun up? Is she's
Yes,
trying to
she's
point it
sneaking
at
around.
someone?
She's pretending that she's a secret agent, basically.
I don't have the hat on though.
You have a hat, and that's all that matters.
More like
As long as you've got your hat, you're filled with power.
Oh no! It's cat hat.
Ice hat, ice hat, ice hat.
I always thought those were teddy bear ears.
It could be either.
It could be anything. It could even be murder.
No, that already happened.
Oh, might be. I don't watch your
Yeah.
stream. How should
There
I
is
know?
something down there, by the way.
It was the crows, wasn't it?
I don't know, you're the one collecting evidence.
Not actually collecting evidence. I'm collecting files that like this is a suspect.
Yeah, you're just kind of being spoon-fed the information.
Alright.
Phoenix,
You know
right?
what?
This is not.
What actually happened?
It's murder.
Apparently, in the new one, there's a scene where there's a parrot on the witness stand.
No. That's from the third one.
Oh, that's from the third one?
That's from
You
the.
can
And
interrogate
you give
the
him a
parrot.
cracker?
Yeah. You also interrogate a walkie-talkie.
Listen, Phoenix Wright is a very serious crime drama.
Yeah, it is.
There is a case where you have to defend an orca whale.
Okay, the funny part is like even though there's silly ones like, oh, you have to defend this like really flamboyant magician, like that entire mission has some really dark undertones to it.
The whole idea behind Phoenix Wright is just like, who are you and how am I going to fundamentally improve your life? Like, you may hate my guts now, but by the end of this, gosh darn it, I am going.
We're gonna be
Solve your
best
problem.
friends, great friends,
Oh my God,
friendship.
he does harness the power of anime. Your mentor was responsible for getting my father put in jail for life. I am a demigod that emanates an aura of death. that just kills everything within a mile radius around me. There's no possible way we could get along.
You smell like cheese. That's just
And
rude.
that's like the one guy that they never get along with. Is like the most inoffensive character imaginable, and yet all of the protags just hate him for whatever reason, and they never make peace by the end of the series.
That series could go on like forever.
There we go. Now you can get back up here more easily.
Oh, is that what those ice things do?
Yes, if you hit the ice hat is basically a ground pound.
Oh, okay.
And
So
if you do it on one of those platforms, it will launch you in a direction.
Lale Lele Low.
I am so glad you caught that reference immediately.
They play us like a damn fiddle. You know what my favorite part of Metal Gear Solid 5 was?
What?
The guy who tried to like quick fire a Glock 9. Like
He's
tried to like
oh, is it that scene where he's holding it sideways?
Oh no, it's for new.
I don't know if it's sideways, but it's definitely like he's got it at his hip and he's trying to fan the hammer.
Okay, so
And it's an automatic pistol.
so
Oh.
like it's save you from becoming sawdust or figure out who's the murderer is. Like, am I able to save the dog?
Yes. You cannot pet the dog, but you can save the dog. You know what's really nice?
What?
And I know this kind of goes without saying, but lying down on your bed after you've been on your feet for a while feels good.
Yeah, man. My only problem is usually when I'm at my most sore is when I'm also at my most tired. So then if I'm talking to someone, I just gotta kind of suck it up, because otherwise I will fall asleep. Why didn't you let Snoo get mulched? That dog never did anything for you. He's like 8 feet tall. You can't kill this dog.
But he fell down. See? Can I mulch myself? Yes! Self-harm is my superpower.
What if it actually was? What if you were like called the Mart, and any damage that was inflicted on you actually reflected back on the person trying to inflict it on you? I like how you just don't seem to give a damn about any of the sight lines.
Because,
Well, if he's not in them for long enough, it doesn't matter.
yeah.
This is true. This is true. It's just you're a lot more brave than I am typically when I play this game.
See, I'm usually way more cautious in pure stealth games than I am in stealth as an option games, because games like Far Cry 3 through 12 uh, like, yeah, you can absolutely go the stealthy route, but it doesn't really matter if you get caught because you can just kind of mow everyone down. Uh, a saying I once saw once upon a meme was witness can't report you if there aren't any witnesses. No one will be able to say you did the crime if no one is around that saw you do the crime. So like I'm usually way more cautious in like Thief, the older games, not the reboot that was just a rip off of Dishonored. Um,
Didn't that come out before Dishonored though?
Did it?
If you look down and to the right, there's another piece of evidence you can pick up.
It's a chest.
Oh, there is that too. I forgot that was there. You know what the funny thing about this mission is?
What?
Well, first off, you are on track. You can now enter the final room and you will be totally okay. You will have all the evidence.
But I'm missing one.
Now, let's see here. What I was going to say, because of the way the time system works, it is actually possible to beat this mission without collecting any evidence. And you get an achievement for that.
Is this the... If I go through the store, would I...
Yes, but the final piece of evidence is in there.
Okay.
So, that's what I meant. You're on track. Check it out, they've been watching you.
Okay, so I'm gonna just take this out. I'm pretty sure Illbleed did this sequence better.
What?
Okay, so Illbleed, the I think it was Saturn or Dreamcast,
Dreamcast.
horror game,
Yeah, come on.
where there's a murder mystery, and like it's like, who is the Starman killer? And one of the answers is the Starman killer is the Starman killer, and that's the right answer.
Oh, okay.
I love Illbleed. Let's find that fucking decapitated head to put on a cake.
I love it.
Ah.
Remember the part where you become a mannequin?
You remember the part where you have to save Sexy Doll?
Remember the part where we were trapped in an escape room?
They couldn't find any conclusive evidence because you picked it all up. So now, you basically get to choose the ending of this mission. Is what this is. All of these answers have different dialogue and different conclusions to go with.
Who was
It
the murderer?
was me, Austin! It was me all along! I'm gonna go with the one that makes the most sense to me.
Okay. Is it this schmuck?
Good. I'm glad the knife stays in place. Oh, also, his model and the knife are in the like the model is a floating object, and the knife is a floating object, and his model is just freely moving through it.
What the fuck?
See, this is why I'm the best person to play this game, because since I don't like it very much, I can find its stupid modeling errors easy.
Fucking fuck this game.
My favorite conclusion to this is if you convict the conductor. Because he gets really meta about it. He also has just my favorite vocalization in the whole game. Oh, and it's the middle of everything he's saying. He goes, "What, me? What, you think it was me?" And then he just says, "What?"
What, mate?
Excellent. You up, mate?
As the
Literally.
the savvy conductor, some girl, useless.
Detective useless. The reviews are in! And now you get points for everything you did during the mission.
I hope the penguin loses.
Oh, what's wrong with the penguin? DJ Grooves is great.
I like how your tone does not actually sound like you're saying he's great. It sounds like you secretly fucking hate him. He's great!
I'm going to say one way or another.
It's great!
No, no, what? No.
Oh, who's this guy?
What?
It's Mr. Eyeball in Jar.
Oh.
Oh.
That's the
Remember Mustache Girl's plan? That thing she outlined on the blackboard for everybody?
Is she gonna
On
start
how to get
selling jars?
She actually did it. She put the mafia boss in a jar. I mean, he got better.
No, I don't want your stupid badge! Go home!
Oh my goodness. I feel the beginnings of a headache coming on. I should probably go get myself some water and food.
Come on.
What are you talking about? Why would you get a headache, Fanu? I don't understand!
Rolfie.
My number one cause of headaches, it's either allergies, it's stressing my eyes too much by staring at a screen, or it's forgetting to actually take care of myself. So I'm gonna go take care of myself.
Oh, I've already hired someone to take care of you.
Oh, who's this?
Permanently. I don't know, man. His name's Jeff the Murderer.
Ooh.
I found him on the dark web on the same website as the dude selling pretzels.
Ooh.
I don't understand that second reference.
There's a dude who's at least at one time was just selling pretzels on the dark net.
So, like, there wasn't anything else to this. They weren't, like, laced with cocaine or anything like that.
I mean, that page may have been full of malware of some kind, but to my knowledge, he was just selling pretzels.
Must have been pretty good press.
Oh, hang on a second. Now he's playing Corgi Quest 7, The Leash is That Behind. You go south. There's a set of gates south. They are guarded by a prismatic wolf. You bark. It really is quite sonorous. The prismatic wolf rapidly. You are a dog, so you really only see two colors regardless. So whatever, I guess. It flees, and the gates are now. You go through the gates, and above it is aggressive. You try to jump the canyon. It's possible you didn't know how. It is very large and measurably deep. Should you? You are a corgi. Your name is Alan. You go south. I can't keep that up any longer.
I can't remember what game it was. It's gonna bug me now. But either way, there's a joke when you interact with a book. And it's like, on the table is a quantum physics book. You open the book. Inside it is a quantum physics book. You open the book.
it. There's a joke book inside.
Yeah. Oh,
I
it's
just-
it's from Undertale.
Yes, that's actually my
Yeah.
favorite joke in that game. because I love smart humor. It's like, you gotta sprinkle that in rarely in other things. It's just like one or two references in a greater work, because otherwise it gets old.
What? I can't look at porn? Game is bullshit. 0 out of 10.
You got an achievement for that.
Yeah, I know.
And the achievement is just called Why? Just why? I'm surprised. Most people have to look up how to get that achievement. You just discovered it naturally. Alright, but seriously though, I'm gonna go quash this headache before it becomes a migraine.
Squash that head beef.
Squash the beef.
Press down on that USDA Prime with your brain.
My brain!
My brain meets. My brain meets. Why are you trying to destroy the bed?
Bed is evil. It is deathbed.
Deathbed.
The bed that eats.
Beth dead. Death Beth. Bethesda.
Welcome to the Bethesda Question Club. Just give me money and you can actually, get mods that should have been in the game.
What the fuck they crash for?
You can make the game playable.
Nah, that's a joke. You can't play Fallout 76. That's a bannable offense.
Did you hear what he's posted on Twitter not too long ago? Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna be a game that you can play for years or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Those aren't the- yeah.
That's what he said about 76.
Oh, no. You can play it for years because they're just gonna fucking re-release it every 5 months.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
Where's Roy? Age 26, Brad.
Wait, what?
Roy, age 26.
Roy's our boy?
From Shantae.
Shantae? Oh, age 26. I don't know what happened to him. I hope he's alright, that poor man. I still can't believe that got into the game. It's fucking beautiful. I wish I was a professional shit poster.
What are you talking about? You already are.
I'm not a professional. I'm good, but I'm not that good.
Oh, is E3 happening right now?
Is it?
Is it?
I don't
Ooh.
know.
It doesn't start until the 11th.
Oh, okay.
E3.
Spider-Man and God of War are on sale on the PS4 right now.
Well, that's cool.
Oh, one of
Those
those
are good.
games worthwhile.
I think they're both good.
They're both good, but Spider-Man's so much better. It's so much better.
Join my fan club! Join my fan club!
I could have sworn there was something happening tomorrow for E3, but I guess I'm just wrong. Is it a pre-show? Oh no, June 7th to 9th is EA. Oh. I don't care.
EA Access? E-Axis?
Something like, I don't know. It's
Exis?
bad. It's no good.
Axis and Allies?
Pretty much.
Hey, do you think in Horizon Zero Dawn, the second one, they'll get the facial animation down better?
Oh no.
Like, frickin'... It's so uncanny valley. Like, the inflection is down in the words and sometimes in the body language. But just none of the face moves except the mouth. It's so jarring because the rest of it is so close to human, and then it's just
okay.
lip flap.
Do I know which actually has like something that has the worst of that? Justice League with where they had to CG Superman's mouth in
That
Because of the
fucking
mustache?
because of the mustache. Yeah.
I forgot about that. That was so bad. Why couldn't they just put a fucking fake mustache on? God damn it.
Because you can't have a mustache if you've been dead.
Microsoft says tomorrow?
I'm not gonna.
Microsoft says on Sunday. I forgot it's Friday.
Tomorrow I get to teach a bunch of old people how to use tablets.
Oh, have fun with that. Don't make sure they don't have heart attacks.
Oh wait, yeah. You said you were gonna be late to D&D.
Yeah, that's what it is I offered to help out my local congregation. Because there's a bunch of old, like literally 80% of this class is going to be dedicated to here's how you mute your device so it doesn't make noise in the middle of the meeting.
So are they gonna call you Sunny Boy?
I hope not.
Why?
Because my name is Levi, not Sonny.
Sunny Boy.
I am going to hop out of chat.
Okay, Sunny Boy.
So I was looking at my own tabs,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw the first 4 letters of your Twitch username, and
Yeah.
immediately went, why do I have anything open pertaining to Shadman?
There's something I have to tell you, Levi.
Uh-huh. Is that you're secretly Danish or whatever?
I'm actually the Shad Man.
Well, on that note,
Yeah, I'm kind of done playing this now. Thanks for the people who came.
Yeah.
Sorry I didn't like the game as much as for New Daddy, but it's a good game. It's just not that appealing. Bye.